Hello, trader. Hope that you had an enjoyable weekend. And we are starting another trading week, which is the last week of the month. And there is a new weekly opening, and this is the last week. So, therefore, there will be a monthly close coming up. And as this is a higher time frame close, we can expect a very good move this week. As past week, also, we saw that XAUUSD was in a trend. Currently it's on a very important level, so let's see what kind of trading opportunity we may find with the market open tomorrow on the lower time frame. Now, before we look at how we can enter in this trending market, first of all, let's look at a multi-time frame approach to see what kind of trading opportunity you may have and which way the market more importantly heading for bigger picture. Now, monthly price, we saw that this is the fifth month the market is in a bullish move. We saw that this is a very quite stronger impulse to the upside. Now, this monthly candle that we have seen had a significant pullback here. So, first, looking at the Fibonacci to see for this monthly impulse, what we can see that the price has approached that 38.2% Fibonacci level, which is the minimum Fibonacci, and from that zone we can see the price started to bounce back to the upside, and with that monthly Fibonacci bounce, we can see the price has moved back to the upside, pull back to minimum Fibonacci, and because it's in a very strong uptrend, the market started to push back again. So that could lead that price to go up further, as what is going up is likely to go up. So with that being said, from the monthly we can expect further upside as we are approaching the monthly close. That even could lead that price to break out to create a potentially another all-time high. So looking at the weekly chart to see a broken down of this structure, we can see that this is the weekly consolidation here, which quite a few weeks of sideways movement. And currently, after the previous weekly breakdown here, which was a stronger breakdown from the weekly, the price just previous week had another breakout. Now this is the closed candle, which is the last week's candle. We will see another weekly open now. To potentially to see which way the market might be heading, we can understand that this weekly candle is a very strong bullish impulse back to the upside. Now, if we look at the low and high of this candle, we can see that there is no wick at the bottom. So there is no almost attempt from the seller. There was a gap open on, if we look at the other platform, and with that gap opening, the market has got a clear bounce with a very sharp and narrow wick at the top, which is a full body green, which is a bullish candlestick pattern. And previous weekly candle was a breakout structure here. That means that it grabbed liquidity here, and now it has a volume in it. So the buyers has placed a lot of order that we can see in this past week. So currently the market is above this resistance line, and what I think the price may drop for a pullback and then to return back again to the upside to create a new higher high. So dropping down to the daily chart to see in fact how the market is potentially evolving here, we can spot an inverted head and shoulder in this key area of support, where this is the previous resistance, which is turning support here with multiple long week candles. And with that inverted head and shoulder, the market had a breakout pullback with a doji, and from the daily it is in another impulsive phase here. This is the daily candlestick pattern that may potentially lead back to the upside as it grab liquidity here. So from the daily, from bigger picture as well, we can see the trend is up and the market is in that impulsive direction at the moment. So looking at dropping down to the intraday time frame here, we can readjust this support level and to see in fact how the market has moved from this level. Now this is a very also key area of support from the 4-hour chart, and this is an important support here, support here, support here, and also support here with a breakup structure here. That breakup structure is an inverted head and shoulder and bounce pullback, and the market is potentially here trending, creating series of higher high and higher low. Now in this lower time frame, if we look at the 4 hour chart here, we can spot a pattern in that area. So we can see there was a bounce here from the 4 hour, and if we look at the candlestick pattern, it's a full green move back to the upside with no any significant pullback, and that's a fake move. As you can see, straight drop back down, and later from this support level we can see the market again has gone back up, and in the similar way currently the market is in the same neckline of this previous support, which is turning resistance. Now could that be another drop here to test this trend line? So let's see that which one is potentially to play out. And what I think that because the price has got rejection from this key area of support, and we see the higher time frame showing bullish price action. And another important aspect that we can see in both of these impulse, that we can see there is one here and there is one here. Both of the cases there was no significant pullback. So when there is no enough pullback, like that impulse potentially drop that price back to the support level. Now in the current impulse, that if we look at, we can see that this is very different from the two other impulse, where there is an impulse deeper pullback and another impulse deeper pullback, and in the third and fourth wave we see that there was a breakup structure here. In that move, it has broken this swing low here, support tested as a support and broken below, crossed the 20 EMA and then bounced back up. So this trend is healthier than the other two trend and also has a momentum in it. Therefore, what I think that the price may potentially continue to rise back to the upside, and it could either cross 3430 or even above this level. So with that being said, for lower time frame entry, as with this analysis that we could see potentially trend back up, we'll be waiting for here on the lower time frame to test any of this important support, and that's why we'll be looking for entry opportunity with market open. As soon as we will find suitable entry according to the rules of our strategies, we will be looking to go long with a high probability trade setup. Traders, if you enjoy this education and analysis, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. And also make sure you join the Telegram channel. You can find link below this video for more updated education and ideas that I am posting every day. Thank you, and I'll see you soon in my next analysis.